Welcome to Yep Yeah Yes with Marissa and Tamika. Today we're discussing whether or not members of the opposite sex can be friends with one another. But first, in the words of Julie Chen, host of Big Brother and the defunct Celebrity Big Brother. Marissa, how are you?
Fantastic. And how are you?
Not bad. You smell a little smoky. Why is that?
I like to smoke out. So hold on. Wait, Celebrity Big Brother's defunct?
Yeah, they're not bringing it back this season. I don't know. Maybe the ratings. Maybe Julie Chen.
Moonves.
Oh, I forgot the Moonves.
Julie Chen Moonves.
My bad, Julie.
Moonves. Question.
Chen Moonves.
What the Celebrity Big Brother Celebrity UK, does that one have more ratings? Is that one still going? Why do people love it?
It's a different country. I don't know what their ratings are.
Well, I don't know. I thought it was popping. Didn't something happen?
I've never watched any of the UK ones, but apparently they're popular.
Didn't something happen where someone was... What show was it? Is it where they told... Is it Big Brother where they showed video footage of a woman being sexually assaulted, on camera to get her reaction?
No, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, one of those shows, they're showing her. She's like in one of those confessionals and they're showing her being sexually assaulted. And she's like, oh my God, no. I gotta look it up.
Yeah, I don't know. Google it, son. We'll discuss later.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, can members of the opposite sex be friends?
Yeah.
Good show. Where can they catch us?
No. I think they can be acquainted as far as friends. Friends, like
true friends, like me and you friends.
It depends on what part of your life did you meet. Younger?
So it depends. Okay, so it depends on longevity of the friendship.
I believe it depends on the time in which you've met. So in your 20s, no. 30s, no.
Like if you met in your 20s, you're saying?
No, not at all. 20s, 30s, no. 40s, 50s, 60s, definitely.
So if you met in your 60s, you can be friends with somebody from the opposite sex.
Yeah.
But if you met somebody in your 20s, you can't.
Nope. No.
Okay, you need to delve in and explain your position.
Okay, so I believe that there are priorities at different stages of your life, where perhaps you enter into that relationship at platonic. One of you is not looking at it platonic. One of y'all always got plans. I think as you get older and priorities change, and once you've experienced certain things, I think you can really prioritize and put into categories friendships, and I think that's when you can be friends with the opposite sex.
I think men are horny no matter what age they are. You hear about these senior communities catching diseases and stuff.
Yes.
With their friend Martha down the two doors down.
Yep.
So
yeah.
I don't know. I think that men and women can be friends, but the contingencies are this. One of them needs to be gay. Because there's like no sexual attraction there.
Okay.
Right? And truly straight and truly gay. Not
straight.
like on the fence straight.
Uh-huh.
Like if you're gay, you're not like on the fence. If you just come out and say I'm gay, typically I don't think that you're on the fence.
Okay.
Like you made the decision to come out, where we're still living in a world where there's people still have a stigma attached to it, to being gay.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
right.
For you to come out and say you're gay,
right,
you really don't need to be on the fence. You made the commitment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You paying attention?
I am.
So then, the thing though is like, you see the story with Lena Waithe.
No.
She's a director and screenwriter. She did the movie that just came out a few months ago, Queen and Slim.
Mm-hmm.
And she does The Shy.
Mm-hmm.
She's done a lot of things.
Right.
Anyway, she married her girlfriend They've been dating for a long time, and they got married. And she was on Ellen, and she's like, yeah, we just did a quick thing. She's like, she's been wanting to get married, so we went to the courthouse. This was like 2 months ago.
Okay. Oh gosh.
So it came out like early this month that she'd been having an affair with the actress Cynthia Erivo, who nobody knew was gay. Cynthia Erivo played Harriet in the movie Harriet Tubman in the movie Harriet that just came out. She, among other things, she's an actress.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, so can you be friends with?
Oh my gosh.
But I don't know if Cynthia was out or not.
Right.
Like, we just assumed she was straight, but that doesn't mean that she was.
Right.
Like, she don't owe us.
You're right.
Her bio. Her
right.
Orientation.
Sexual, yeah.
Whatever.
Her preference.
Her
bio.
preference. But if they were friends, and it became something, or you hear about people that have like threesomes.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it's like, yeah, I put my friend into it.
That happened to somebody that we know. They were in a committed relationship, and
really?
about 7 years into it, they brought somebody else into it, and then those two people fell in love and kicked.
Who is this? I need to know. You're saying I don't know this story.
Yeah.
Combo.
Yeah.
Please don't forget, because I need to know who this is.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Am I gonna see them? Do I see them? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to know who this is. But anyway, so it's like one of those things that I think men and women can be friends, but can they be close friends?
Oh.
Like, you always hear about couples, like our friends, the Joneses.
Yeah, but your friends with both of them is different.
Right.
Close friends.
Like could you imagine your boo having a friend?
No.
A girlfriend, and she become like the way I come over.
No.
She just come over like, hey, and then they go in the back room and they chill.
No.
Then it can't be.
No, but like I said, we married in our 20s. He's in his 30s. He ain't at that age.
But you think it could be like that if they were in their 60s? Really, Pico? Don't make me bring you on this podcast.
I'm gonna say no, absolutely not.
So you're okay if y'all in your 60s and and the woman's coming over.
He's about to say mofo. And the mofo.
The woman's coming over with muffins.
Oh, she got me one though, and my favorite coffee.
She bought muffins and a jug of coffee, but the muffins are his favorite because they've been friends and she knows what he likes. And she's single.
Why you make me feel like I gotta punch somebody today? No, I don't know. No, but I'm not in my 60s. I'm not there. No.
You're closer to 60 than you are. No, you're the same amount of close to 60
as I was to 20. Yeah. No.
So you middle aged. So figure it.
No.
I don't
ask me when I'm 60.
My point in that though is that I don't think the age demographic matters.
You know what? I did have a friend. I had a friend that, but the only problem, this is the problem with this friend. It's a hard example because this person is a female. She's a fair weather friend. She's like, she can only have like one friend at a time. So it's one of those people, even as an adult. So she'll be your friend for like 3 solid years, but like just your friend. And then like meet somebody else and be like their friend. So you kind of like weighing off and you're like, what the hell just happened?
Where's she at?
So she was friends with a guy, but he is married. They like be texting each other all the time. She's married, he's married, be texting each other constantly. They worked together. She'd go over for dinner. Her husband had a job where he'd be out like all different hours. So when he wasn't home at night, she'd have dinner with them. And like, I don't know how his wife felt about it. I know her husband felt a certain kind of way, but he was like...
Did he do anything about it?
No.
He's like, they're friends.
He's like, what am I, like, I don't like it. I'm not friends with him. And when they would have like parties at the house, like, you know, for family and stuff, like just different, he was never there. So it was like her husband was definitely that uncomfortable that he wasn't like not that he wasn't allowed in their home, but like he's not welcome. If you invite him, he gonna be crazy uncomfortable. So
The husband?
I
don't understand.
So I'm friends with the girl. The girl was friends with a guy.
Right.
That guy wasn't invited to when she would have events in her house.
Right. The friend wasn't invited.
The friend wasn't invited. Yeah,
right.
because her husband was like, I don't appreciate this friend.
Right.
Like, y'all be texting like that.
Right.
He can't be here. I'm not saying you can't be friends with him. I don't like it, but he can't be here.
Right. Don't put him in my face.
Right. But she would like have dinner with them and she'd be texting him all day. It was just really weird.
And they didn't have nothing going on?
Supposedly no.
But he might be, like, this is the thing.
He might be setting it up for later. Remember that Chris Rock joke with the whole, like, I've been working 4 years on this pussy. I ain't gonna, remember that, No, Chris Rock,
Who was it? Dave Chappelle?
Dave Chappelle, yes. When he's talking about his friends that they get together.
It's true, though.
Yeah.
It's like when you put in work.
Yeah. Like, he's like, it could be later on. Is he putting in the work for later?
But I'm not trying to wait around for nobody like that.
Not you, but somebody else might be. That's why you can't be friends with the opposite sex. No, not good friends. You can be acquainted.
You can be friends, but you don't have to be good friends.
Y'all could be acquainted.
What do you mean acquainted?
What?
You don't have no guy friends.
I have no friends.
Why do you always say that when you know that's not true?
No guy friends.
It's a slap in the face to your actual friends.
No, I don't have any guy friends.
We have a mutual guy friend. We used to have two until that one.
Yeah, it got weird. Yeah, you're right.
Weird.
You're right.
But we have one, and he's cool. It's not like we hang out with him all the time. I wouldn't call him an acquaintance.
No,
he's
I wouldn't.
He's an actual friend.
He's a friend. No, you're
We've
right.
We've been to the house with his family.
No, you're right.
Like he's a friend.
But we're not. Oh, okay. So you're saying you can be friends. You can't be good friends.
Right. You can't be close friends.
You can't be close
y'all
friends.
Hanging every day.
Okay.
Like, here's the key to my house. Wait for me.
Get the fuck out of here. No.
But I'm your friend. Me, like,
and that's
the
funny
same
too.
level
Okay, no,
of
you're
friendship
right.
That me and, like, you can't equate everybody the same way. And this goes for family. The same thing when you think about it.
Right.
But you can have close family members, but you ain't close, or you can just have, like, their family.
Their family, yeah.
And the same thing with friends. I have friends. I have best friends. I have close friends. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You categorize them.
So okay, all right. So because I be calling everybody my acquaintance, and
it's
I know you hate that. No, I know you hate that. It is. You're right. You're right.
Your actual friends, because you put them in the same lane as your actual acquaintances.
Right. And they're not. No, you're right.
And your acquaintances, you might not go to their funeral, but your friend, you would.
I would. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Okay. So friends.
Because you don't be going to everybody's funeral. You know what I mean?
You can't
be just
no.
Until you get like 70, then everybody's funeral. Such and such died.
Yeah. Now
what is that with old people? they make
it's part of it.
I remember when my grandmother died. There was a woman there. Nobody knew who she was, but that's what she does. She shows up at funerals.
She was part of some group.
Get some of the cookies that are on the table.
It's just a part of life.
Yeah. So
it's like going to brunch.
I don't want to be that woman.
It's gonna happen to me.
No, I'm not really trying to be. Thankfully we're recording this, so
yeah.
And I'll look back and be like, wow, I am that woman. 30 years from now.
Okay. So if I would go to your funeral, you are my friend. If I'm speaking at your funeral, we are close friends.
Oh wow. Okay,
right.
Okay.
I
see where you're going with that.
Right.
So there's no guy friend that.
I ain't speaking to nobody.
If our mutual guy friend, his wife said, can you go up and say a couple of words about him?
It would be like Kevin Costner at Whitney Houston's thing all over again. It would be such surface, and I'd be talking about myself.
So would you do it? If she asked you to do it. And you've known him longer than her.
I've known him longer than some of the friends I have now.
Right.
It would be a Kevin Costner thing.
I'm not talking about what it would be. I said, what would you do? We can have a whole other discussion about what you surmise it would turn into.
Sitting in the place that I'm sitting at right now, because she's not in front of me and none of this is happening, I'd say no. Because I wouldn't feel like it would end up being a Kevin Costner eulogy. But if that
in
happens,
that moment, knowing you'd say,
I'd be like, absolutely. And then it turns to you, be like, check this bitch out. Like, what the hell? Yeah.
Me, I'd be like, wow, she asked you, she ain't asked me, no.
Make you do it. No, I'd probably turn to you and be like, she didn't want to talk to you, she talked to me, and I already said yes, we're doing it together. And you'd be like, what? No, like, no, you better do it to me.
The times that I've spoken in front of groups has been the most traumatizing, dramatic for me. Whether it is actually how it comes across,
right? It was not perceived that way, but I can imagine how you felt.
I hate it.
Yeah,
I hate public speaking. I remember my aunt asked me to speak up at my uncle's retirement party.
Oh, Lord.
And I was like, no. She's like, she looked at me like indignant, like, what? Because he's like an uncle, like a father to me, father figure.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. And I remember even your wedding, I would not get up and speak. I was like,
yeah, nobody did. No, his cousin did.
You try revisionist history. People spoke.
One person spoke.
It was somebody.
It was somebody.
People. He's part of the people.
He's a people.
But I just, it wasn't personal. It's just, for me, I just can't.
Yeah. No, I get it.
It's too.
So, okay, we just fine.
I'm starting to get hot now.
We going to the funeral, or we speaking at the funeral? Okay, I'm going to their funeral. We can be friends. Speaking at the funeral? Oh, hell no. We ain't gonna be friends like that.
I don't even think you would speak at my funeral.
I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I've practiced in the shower already. I would.
Wow, you're wishing death on me?
I ain't wishing death on nobody, but you be taking some warm showers and the temperature's just that way.
Do you start crying when you start doing? Oh
all the
God,
time.
It's the worst, right?
It's the worst.
I'm like, what am I doing?
And then you got to stay there longer because you're like, you can't be toweling off while you're still crying.
I know. I'll be in the car driving.
That's the worst.
Memorializing somebody.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna really die.
No, they ain't gonna.
They are eventually, but I don't want to be here for it. This is why I want to go before everybody. But it's not working out in my favor right now.
Stop. I think about that, but like in the shower, you be practicing arguments and stuff.
Yeah.
Accepting awards. I've won like 3 Nobel Peace Prizes, a presidential award. Somehow I won a military award as a civilian, but
I never go that deep. I do practice awards, but it's always like there's no specific award that I've won. I just put my speech together.
Yeah, you got it ready.
And I always picture my mom in the audience with a handkerchief, thinking to myself, why has she got a handkerchief? Then my mind flutters about handkerchiefs. Like, do they really blow their nose and then put it back in their pocket and then blow? It's like, that's nasty.
Yeah.
My mind goes in a tangent, and it all started because some stupid song on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Yep.
Somewhat like this podcast, just going off, veering off.
So hold on a second. Do you ever watch Netflix in the shower and the Wi-Fi gets spotty?
No.
So it's like thinking.
How do you watch Netflix in the shower? That's like way too long. How long are your showers?
Well, it depends. Are you shaving and washing your hair at the same time? That's a good 45 minutes. You could get either an episode or two, depending on what you're watching.
No, then isn't the screen getting foggy? And only time I watch TV in the bathroom is if I'm taking a bath. A nice Calgon bubble filled
Take me away.
Bathtub filled with a million bubbles because my back is hurting and I need to
Epsom salt, all that stuff.
So I'll be in for like an hour.
Oh, that's a movie.
I'll find an episode.
That's a movie.
No, I'll find like a Real Housewives episode. Like, oh, okay. Sit back, watch an episode.
Okay.
But anyway, back to friends. How many of us have them? So, do you think? So I think your boo thinks that me and him are friends. Why are you laughing?
Yes, because yes, he does. Yes.
Whether he thinks so.
That's his truth, and he can have it.
Yeah, and I'm never gonna be like, no, we ain't, mofo. I have said to him, if you and Marissa weren't together anymore, like I would never speak to you again.
Yeah.
So I don't know what kind of friendship that is, but okay, we cool now. I mean,
like somebody's gonna listen to this and be like, oh wow, yeah, like they just got hit with the truth. Like,
me, I will tell a mofo the truth. I'm not as truth telling as I used to be because I realized I was hurting people's feelings, and it's just like, what was the point?
Yeah.
Like, you start, as you get older, you realize, do you want to hurt people? Like,
There's a finesse in delivery.
Point in telling
yeah.
the complete truth?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to tell it all.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh, okay. Like,
yeah.
somebody says, you're my best friend. Oh, okay. I don't have to be like,
no, you're
Marissa
not.
is.
Yeah.
Like, that's the kind of things I would do.
Yeah.
Like, what purpose did that serve?
Yeah.
Let them live in their truth.
Yep. Yeah.
Just don't validate it by saying, and you are mine.
Exactly, because now it's a lie.
Right.
No, you're right.
So when your boo is like, yeah, we're friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Friends come and go. Yeah. But as long as you're all together, they're here.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
and extended family.
It's like, oh, we're friends. Thank you.
But it's like weird. I always run into that conundrum with people. Like, they either think we're best friends or...
That's like one of our mutual guy friends, when they usually have like this summertime barbecue that we go to.
Right.
And, I end up talking to him more than her. I just like his conversation more than hers.
But you know him.
I've known him a lot longer.
Right. He's your friend.
He's my friend. Yeah.
Before they got together.
Right. But from her perspective, she and I are friends now, and he's just part of the deal.
Right.
And you're like, okay. But no. But okay.
See, it's weird because with him, I've fallen back.
Yeah.
Have you ever done this with friends? And not just male friends, but female friends as well. Have you ever, like, once they get into a relationship or they add other people in their life, you're just like, you know what?
We went from seeing each other 6 times a year, down to 4, down to 2, down to the 1.
And just...
Yeah. Or like, there's every other year.
Like, it's like, even with that being said, it's like, I have no desire to put in effort.
Yeah. But we're still cool.
Like, if I see you, I'll give you a hug. Like, oh my God, good to see you. How's everything? And then there's other people that you're like, oh my God, you're ducking and weaving.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see them.
Oh, yeah. But they're not my friends.
Right. I don't know.
That's a lot of people I've worked with in the past.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. What about like when it comes to like family? So can you be friends with a member of the opposite sex that is married to a female member of your family?
Oh, that's a really good question.
Can y'all really be friends?
Can we really be friends? That's a really good question. I have to think on that because my mind is racing in a few different areas. Because here's the thing. All right. So now he and I are friends. Are we talking with the same energy that I'm talking to my cousin with? You know what I mean? Like, are we sharing? Like, is he telling me things that I don't need to? It doesn't have to
be the same energy because there's certain friends that you have that you speak differently
to. Yeah.
Everybody can't be treated the same, but can that person be your friend? Can your cousin's husband, or if you had a sister, could your sister's husband be your friend?
I don't know. I kind of hope.
Well, think about the people in your life. You have a lot of cousins and, relatives.
I do have a boatload of cousins. I'm so weird. I'm a little awkward that I think I'm like that weirdo cousin that they're really not trying to fuck with too much anyway. Like when we see each other, it's all good. Right. We'll talk, we'll laugh, we'll joke. But when we don't see each other, then we don't see each other. But I don't know if that's because I'm weird and awkward or because it's like one of those like, well, if she wasn't here, we ain't gonna be friends. Or maybe I haven't met the right one. I don't know.
But I don't know. I mean, I guess that goes back to what I was saying about you and your boo. It's like, okay, I guess we're friendly.
We're friendly, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's, yeah.
And when it comes to you and the kids, it's like, okay, I'm all in.
But if you ain't a factor for her, you definitely ain't a factor for me.
Right. So, but I mean, I'm not even saying that. I'm saying like him and I have had private conversations.
Yeah.
Not private in the sense that they're secret.
No, meaning like just you and him.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's cool. It's fine.
Yeah.
And I'm saying this based on like it's closest that I have to like a sister other than my two cousins. And so I can think of it that way. And then I think about like my brother, like it for a minute it got a little bit weird because it was like I was going to him about certain things that had to do with that would affect their household.
Right.
But with me coming there, visiting, that kind of thing. And he wouldn't let her know.
Oh,
so then I stopped saying it to him and started saying it to her, trying to forge a relationship with her, text with her, call, that kind of thing. And then he got all upset. Like, wait, why are you leaving me out?
Yeah. Well, he felt the shade. He felt the cloud.
Right. But nobody was being shady. I was actually doing it out of respect.
Right.
So it's like one of those things where I don't think that a female or a person of the opposite sex can truly be friends with a relative's spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. Right. Because the person that's in that particular relationship is always looking like, as much as they might want to have everybody galvanized and come be, kumbaya, we really don't want that.
Right.
It's like, this is mine.
Right.
It's my little circle.
Right.
And you can come and go, but not as you please, as I please.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, did we answer the question or not?
I think we did in a way. I don't know.
So it's an individual thing.
I don't even think it's an individual thing. I think we gave good examples as to why you can't truly be friends with someone from the opposite sex.
Right.
Because there's so many
layers
that can kind of make it go awry. But you can be friends, but not the kind of friend like, here's my key, wait for me at the house.
Oh, hell no.
It's more like,
could you imagine a dude does that and she all up on your couch watching TV like, oh, hey, I'm waiting for such and such to walk in, and you're like,
that's not
no, you're gonna have to
no, wait in your car.
He might not have a key when he comes home.
Right. Yeah, like that's just, if you look at it that way, it's like, oh no, okay, no, it's not gonna happen. You put the shoe on up. You have to
what if they were really good friends before you met?
No, but see, if you met and you decided to be in that relationship with him, even knowing that him and her have this long-standing relationship,
it's different. That's different.
Right.
You can't.
But I don't
block
believe
someone's friendship.
But see, with that, I also don't believe that it's
the dynamic of if you're in a relationship. I believe the dynamic of his and her friendship would end up changing once you become in a relationship.
I think the sexual attraction has been there at one point between the two. And then you always find out like, oh, they slept together once.
Yeah.
It's like, really?
Ew, yeah. Yeah.
And you letting this chick all up on my couch with my dog? Really?
I could pet my dog.
Give her my dog's treat? What's wrong with you?
That would be even worse when you find out she gave your dog a treat.
Right.
Why does that hurt? Like, she pet my dog, man.
Because the dogs are loyal only to food. Can you see the dog laying up on her lap, cuddled?
Oh, why am I having a fight? See, I'm about to have a fight in the shower tonight.
That's almost as worse. That's just as bad as the kid laying their lap on her, laying their head on her lap.
Don't mess with nobody's dog.
If y'all become very close, what if you and her become super close?
But then the relationship with the dynamic between her and him now has changed.
Yeah, but they're still.
She's talking to
seeing her.
She talking to both of y'all like that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awkward. That's a threesome. That's a threesome. That's too much.
It's the third member.
The third member we don't need.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
A throuple.
Yeah. This is it's too much. Too much of a dynamic.
Too much. It is too much.
Let's transition
to,
because I'm getting a little
mad, right?
Yeah, and
thinking about it.
I ain't even.
Once we added the dog, I was like, oh my dog! She gave my dog treat.
Keep your paws up, my dog. All right, let's transition to
that's trending.
So, which social media platform most defines you? I thought of this because there's the Dolly Parton challenge, where people are posting pictures of how they are on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Tinder.
Right.
Out of all four of those, I don't have a Tinder. I've never been on Tinder. I always thought Tinder was for like gay sex.
I thought it was for any. I thought Grindr was just homosexual.
Oh, okay, that's
Grindr.
I'm on either one. But come to find out, somebody stole my picture. You always hear about these break-ins, and then you find out you know how like you get these spams, like looking for love or something like.
Yeah, come to find out, yeah.
Somebody stole you made a whole profile.
Oh man.
Whatever. Trying to traffic your fake person, catfishing you and everything.
My face. If you get anything with my face, good luck.
No, you got a good face. It's decent.
Oh hey, yeah, you got a good face. It's decent. You're right. You can get a free grape. You can get a free grape somebody stole.
you get some hits on Grindr. Anyway, so which social media platform best defines you?
I would have to say, Facebook. I never post anything. Twitter, I never really post anything either. You know what? Black Twitter and Twitter is like, I have to say, the best platform. I need to invest more time into it, but it doesn't quite reflect me. Maybe Instagram, LinkedIn definitely doesn't. I feel like it's just like it's a digital CV. I never post anything. That's it. So maybe it's got to be a toss-up between Instagram and Twitter. I have more posts on Instagram, but Twitter, I don't know. I feel like there's something that just hit different. Twitter just hit different.
It's weird. Like, now that you're saying, I was all about Instagram. Now that you're saying it, it's like Twitter to me, I think is most defines me, because you can get all aspects of my personality on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like on Twitter, if I'm in the mood to go in a rabbit hole of like books,
you
or
can
a rabbit
do that.
hole of Black Twitter, or rabbit hole of politics, I can do that.
Can do all. Twitter to me is like that anomaly of a town where as you're driving to it, you've got your hood where you can get all your ethnic foods and all your ethnic music.
Yes.
You can keep going and you have a beautiful overlooking the bay. You have that beautiful town where you can get like a $12 coffee in a huge cup and this big sugary overpriced like little something to nosh on.
And people really interact more on Twitter with
do.
each other.
Yes.
Even like
all walks of life.
So last week, I got Starbucks for us, and they shorted our drinks.
Right.
And so immediately, I didn't say, let me go on Facebook or Instagram,
Twitter,
or Tinder.
Yeah.
I went on Twitter and like, Starbucks, y'all fucked up on my drink.
And they were like, oh, hold up, DM me.
By the end of the day,
let me know.
They refunded my money.
Yeah.
Apologized and said, who did that to your drink?
Yeah.
I gave them the info.
See what I mean? It like in Twitter, like it's just it hit different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Instagram, to me, best defines how I would want how I envision I would want to look. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, it's
like a dream. Like,
so
not real. It's not based in reality.
Do you remember when Matthew McConaughey did his Oscar acceptance speech? And he was just like, who's the person you admire, you look up to? He's like, he thought about it, came back, and he's like, it's me 10 years from now. He's like, I'm never going to be that. I'm never going to achieve that, but that's something to look forward to.
Right.
So, like, Twitter is who you are, and, like, Instagram is, like, you 10 years from now. Because you can visually make things of, like, this is me 10 years from now, but Twitter is who you is.
Right. And then when it comes to Facebook, see, Facebook, I feel like, I don't feel like Twitter is I don't know, it's weird. Facebook to me is more like who I want my friends and family to believe who I am.
When did Facebook do a dramatic right turn? Because I feel
when our parents started getting on there.
That's the problem. Yeah.
You know, now we got to be cautious. Like
when you're at the family barbecue, when you go for a walk with your cousins, that's Twitter. When you're sitting with your aunties, that's Instagram. When you're driving up with your mom, that's
Facebook,
okay.
Because you know, like you post on Facebook, and here comes your mother or your father or cousin such and such correcting you. Like, really?
Oh my God, yeah.
Can you let me live for a second? I know it ain't true. But
yes.
Like, I have a cousin who said she's in a relationship, right? She changed her status to in a relationship. Her mother's like, who is this? Who are you in a relationship? And then she's like talking to her friends and talking about making sexual comments and stuff.
And her mom's
her mother's like, we need to take this down. I'm like, see?
Oh my gosh. Where is the Chappelle Show? And this could be like a whole like skit, because for real, it's like a family barbecue.
It's like Facebook, you gotta just. And it's half of the stuff on Facebook you don't want to. It's like a family barbecue. You don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Like you're sitting there, you're having arguments.
Facebook is when you're at the grown-up table when you don't know damn well you don't need to be, because you're hearing about politics that you know are half true and you don't really feel like it.
And the person telling they're getting their news from the Onion.
Yes.
It's like, that is not true. Like, why are you?
The grown-up table at the family barbecue is Facebook. The walk with your cousin is Twitter. What could Instagram be?
Instagram is the get-together after the barbecue.
High five.
High five.
Yes.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who's bringing the Henny?
What's Snapchat?
Snapchat is the cousin down the street that can't make it. I don't know.
It's the walk back from. It's when you got back from the walk with your cousins.
Exactly.
That's Snapchat.
But yeah, I think Instagram is the party after. It's like, okay, let's get together. You know, after the barbecue.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
I think we got this down pat.
I think we can find all these things.
What's Tinder? Really, not even Snapchat, because Snapchat.
Tinder?
I'm not really. I'm not on Tinder either. But
Tinder is, you know, that cousin that you haven't seen in a minute, but they got this new homeboy that they're messing with. You really need to meet them.
Really? See, Tinder to me is you trying to be cute, but those are $2 leggings. You know, you're trying to be cute.
What's wrong with $2 leggings?
Nothing, but you're trying to make it seem like, you know, you got the $2 leggings and a Louis Vuitton
with the Gucci bag in the back. Yeah.
And it's not real. You know, but you're trying to make it seem like something that it's not, in order to gain.
Well, I don't know why in my mind I don't know.
It's like sexualized.
No, but it's so funny. Taking the sexual aspect out of Tinder, I feel like as you're just describing, I'm like, oh my God, I think I might be the human equivalent of Tinder, because you know how I like fake bags.
Right.
I like real ones, of course, but I do like fake bags for some reason, because I think it's funny. But for some reason, like the outward expression, like nobody be thinking like I be gotten a fake, like anything.
If you carry yourself right.
Mind you, I'm wearing $2 leggings because I got them on clearance, because, you know, that's how I roll. And it's just so funny. Like, I think I might be taking the sexual aspect out. I'm the human equivalent of Tinder.
Well, I mean, it's
felt cute. Will not delete later.
And I say sexual, but it's like you're trying to be Tinder to me. Like you're putting on some makeup for attention.
Yeah.
You put on a little.
Well, I don't do that. Oh, maybe I'm not the human equivalent.
No, I'm not
Tinder.
saying that you really are.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you dress it up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, so other people will be like, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's to dress up before you go to the Instagram party.
It's like, you know, when you see the kids like that go to church or something like that, and they're all dressed up. Meanwhile, like the stockings are falling down because they don't ever be getting dressed up.
Yeah. Oh my god.
The black shoes are now scuffed and they're getting spanked because those are the good shoes.
It's so true. So have you seen any of these the what you call
the Dolly Parton challenge?
Yeah.
Yes, I liked Gal Gadot. She did two of them.
I haven't seen hers.
Yeah.
Did she post any from Wonder Woman?
Yes. Gal.
I saw a few. I saw.
She did. Her LinkedIn was her. It's funny. It's like all her Wonder Woman, like different parts of it. One's like dressed up nice.
See, I think they're pretty cool. I think, you know, we should definitely do one. for us.
Oh, yeah.
We've been friends long enough.
We got all
We have some photos out there that we could.
We got some pictures.
Post it. But some of them are like.
What, on Twitter or on Instagram?
No, just a matter of like, just people like celebrities that post it. Like I like, Janet Jackson's. She posted one. And then I think didn't Rihanna post one? Has a good one. Naomi Campbell. Her I keep saying Diana. Dolly Parton challenge.
Dirty Diana.
Is pretty good. There's a lot of good ones out there.
I gotta check Naomi.
Especially for people that have been around for, where like somebody like Naomi, where she's been around forever.
Mm-hmm.
So she's got some vintage photos.
Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. I just looked up Naomi's.
Mm-hmm.
Her YouTube one is hilarious.
Oh, with the sanitizer.
Yes. Tinder, LinkedIn. She's so beautiful.
What would you consider YouTube?
YouTube?
Yeah, in terms of when you think of social media.
What would I equate it to?
Yeah, in life, like we were just talking about, the other ones.
You know how you got that cousin that be knowing too much, and you're like, I'm trying to like eat cereal and watch cartoons, but they be telling you too much. Nonstop, and then they go off like. We was talking about oranges, and I don't know how we got here.
That's this podcast, basically. So this podcast is YouTube.
This podcast is not YouTube.
Okay. Yep. Yes, it's YouTube.
This podcast is not YouTube. One of a Facebook friend did the Dolly Parton challenge, but with her child, her daughter. I think her daughter's like 4.
Right.
And it was cute because it was like at the park, at school. It was cute. It was very wholesome.
Some of them are really cute. Some of them are just like. I mean, I like when every few months you see a different challenge. Whether it's the DMX challenge, those were good. I really liked the DMX challenge.
That was really the salt and pepper one. Beat everybody.
I didn't see the salt and pepper one
from the DMX challenge.
Oh, I thought you meant there was a salt and pepper challenge.
No, when they did it.
I didn't see theirs. You know who I wish had done one but didn't?
Who?
Mary.
J.
About so many different hairstyles and But yeah,
we need a Mary J. Blige challenge where we'd start dancing like her.
Yeah, right.
We should start that.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not a good dancer. I'm a good dancer in your kitchen.
And is she?
But it's not. See, okay, I don't think she's a good dancer, but she's perfected her dance to the point where it's good. She's good. Like nobody does it the way she does.
You remember 20 years ago when we went to go see when we went to go see Robin Thicke, and he's a terrible dancer, and we were like, you know what? It was the
worst concert I've been to.
It was terrible. It really was, right?
Jennifer Hudson too, right?
Yeah. Why was it so bad?
Because it was too slow. Like all these,
like
I can't go to a they had a couple of, but we should have known better because that's their catalog is not like Get Up Dance with Dancers, and this is before before that song he had with Pharrell.
But he also wasn't a great performer either.
No.
But he was doing that weird dance. We were like, oh, this guy's gonna be like Mick Jagger. You know how like everybody does the Mick Jagger dance, but it's like, really, what the fuck is he doing?
There's certain people like now, like I'm not really trying to go to every concert anymore. I mean, we were talking last week about which concert do you wish you would have seen by somebody who's deceased.
Right.
And, a couple people responded on our social media. Shout out to Alan, Janine, Zeb, and my mother, Deborah. Those are people I can think of at the top of my head. But,
yeah.
Who is it? Alan said a good one. He said Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I wish that definitely would have been something I would have.
But he was right when he said, what do you call Michael Jackson fans?
They're crazy.
Yeah, that's exactly. They would have made the experience terrible.
Yeah, he's
just like going to a Prince concert.
Mm-hmm.
Those Prince people.
Yeah, but when I went, it was fine.
Okay.
I had a good time. Like it was.
He's a good performer.
He was a good performer. It ain't the same as Michael Jackson back in the 80s.
No.
I just would.
Are there fandoms like that anymore? Like literally screaming and crying when they see people?
BTS kids.
Oh, the K-pop stuff,
Yeah,
right?
the K-pop crap.
Oh, be careful. You might have a B2K? No.
BTS.
Oh, why B2K? You could tell what kind of music I like.
That's a
You could tell, right? Like B2K.
was
That's such an old lady.
What was the name of their song? That B2K song. Remember they had this song? It was an R. Kelly song.
Ooh. You said his name. It was like, ugh.
I can't remember the name of the songs. Oh, Bump Bump Bump. Remember?
Bump, bump, bump.
Do you remember that song?
All I remember was a bump, bump,
That
bump.
was it. That's how it went.
No, but I can't remember any of the words.
Yeah, it was yeah, Diddy. I think Diddy was in the video. Anyway, but yeah, those were the days. But yeah, now it's like BTS, BTS. Yeah, and even Bieber probably still has that fandom, and Taylor Swift, and they probably
What's
still
the
have
other little white boy? Austin Mahoney?
Yeah, but I don't know any. I don't know nothing about him. I don't know that man.
Sorry to that man.
Sorry to that man. Anyway.
Ew, Justin Bieber. You think he's gonna be able to make a huge comeback from his little?
He's so whack. I don't like any.
Talking about, and now he's got bipolar. He's really sick or some shit.
I'm sick of these celebrities.
Excuses are tools of the incompetent, meant to build measurements of
nothingness.
nothingness.
Stay off the weed. In the words of Stephen A. Smith. Anyway, good show.
Good show, homie.
Lighthearted. And where can they catch us?
Yep, yeah, yes, 18 on Instagram and Twitter. The Yep, yeah, yeah, Yep, yeah, yes podcast on Facebook. And you can listen to us on all your streaming devices.
I love it. Well, homie.
Well, I hope you love me as much as you love that. Probably not. Okay.
You're right.
Well, homie. I love you.
I love you more.
You're perfect.
Until next time. Peace.